Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Guess
yeah.
who's back?
Let's go.
Back again.
What up? What up?
Sefa's back. Tell some men. Rub his back. Rub his back.
Yo, yo,
Rub his
yo.
back.
I don't know what you and Lesbian on while I was gone, man. But all right, we here.
Come on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Polytickin Podcast, man. You know what it is. The Pod Boys are back, man. Episode 74, I think. Been a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? My guy has been gone taking care of family business, but my guy is back and he is ready to pod. I was trying to
Yeah.
catch up just a little bit before the pod. He's like,
Nah.
I'm ready to
Nah.
go right now.
We gonna
I'm
catch up on
ready
the
to
pod.
go. Yeah, we're gonna catch up on the pod. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I mean, since you've been gone, there hasn't been much, man. Not much change, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lance and I holding it down, trying to. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
appreciate you, Lance. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
brother.
man. Of course. You know. Other than that, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I feel like
see-
everything's been going on. Like right when we start, like right when we was about to record, I said, "Oh, you know what? This is perfect. You know what I mean? Perfect timing."
Yeah.
But before we get into that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you following the Polytickin Podcast on YouTube or on our audio platforms, you will notice we also have the Way Back Wednesday podcast and Nostalgic Podcast hosted with Lance Falatongo of the Balinesian Podcast.
Yeah.
We also had the Pacifica Movie Starter Kit
Come on.
hosted by Marcus and Lance Falatongo of the Balinesian Podcast.
Hey.
So if you've been following us, you've been checking those out as well. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Oh yeah, and you know what I was doing though while I was gone? I've been listening to like different podcasts.
Okay.
And I think, we need some sponsors, bro. We don't need sponsors, but like I was listening to some, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Some, you know what I'm saying? Some lower on the entertainment level of ours with some sponsorships. And I'm like, bro, we gotta step it up. Hey. So yeah, if y'all know anybody that wants to sponsor episodes, sponsor a month long, you know what I'm saying, 4 episodes or whatnot. Want to get plugged in with the podcast, tapped in with our community, with our followers, with our listeners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Send us a message. We on Instagram at the Polytickin Podcast. You know, we got an email, Gmail, the Polytickin Podcast 1@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Reach out. Let's work something out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please let us know, man. We here. We're consistent, you know what I'm saying? Unless we got some stuff to handle, but we still figure it out, okay?
Yeah.
We figure it out and we get to it, all right? So let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, so if you guys, if y'all know anybody that might be interested, you know, need a little boost and whatnot, need a little visibility within the community, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with us.
Know what I'm saying?
And without further ado, my brother.
Yeah.
How you been?
I've been all right, man. I've been all right. Yeah.
It's a little lackluster. This like we're returning.
Yeah, I've been good, man. Well, I can't yell like that. I can't yell too loud, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The energy's coming. It'll be there. But yeah, it's been the same old stuff. I told you, you haven't missed much. All right. You haven't missed much as far as my life. It's still dumb. All right. But lately I've just been thinking about like my professional life, you know what I'm saying, outside of the pod, right? Ooh. Because like you spend so many years just going to different jobs and being in different industries to the point where you just want a cool, stable income and something that you're actually interested in. You know what I'm saying? And like the podcast, of course I'm interested in it. The music, the writing, you know what I'm saying? But those are all creative endeavors that take a long time.
And don't make a lot of money. Yeah.
So why not gain some technical skills in something that you have interest in and make a career of it? So that's really the type of time I've been on lately. I've been thinking about changing industries, and I have one in mind. Ooh. And I think it'd be beneficial for us at the network, man, if one of us was to learn this stuff. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Uso Blaze for really inspiring this from me, man.
Hey, that's a smart guy.
Yeah.
And that fool is hella smart, bro.
Come on, guy, for real.
Yeah, and shout out to the Uso Blaze, man.
Yeah, man. He really inspired me to pursue it. Like I have no background in computer science or anything, you know what I'm saying? But the coding and stuff, I love just doing that for fun. So I thought I'd explore options.
Yeah, Pornhub.
Yeah, don't do that. We was don't do that. Yo, you come back after 3 weeks and you do me like that? That's wrong, bro. Forget you, dog.
You did the noise.
Oh yeah, on the Patreon, they don't know about that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They don't know about that,
Leave it.
But yeah, man, that's where I'm at. I don't I don't know, man. I just want to improve my, I guess, professional career, my professional life, on top of using that to fund this thing that we got, this little thing of ours. You know what I'm saying? So, shoot, yeah, we need more Polynesians in tech anyway.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Shout out to Blaze.
Shout out to Blaze.
Shout out to Shay. I don't think she listens, but she that's one of my homegirls from Hawaii. I know she's in tech. She's in like all of that too. So.
Oh hell yeah!
I heard it's very beneficial. So
hey, and we've all got a little coding. If any of y'all had MySpace, we all coded a little bit.
For real, bro. You know I remember it was like the what is it, the less than H1 or H5 to make it bigger or small. Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, why not? Why not change industries, man? Why not change professions? But
no, this guy,
what? This guy, what, bro?
Usually it's like, yeah, I gotta give me a new job. This fool said, I'm changing industries.
Come on, guy.
This guy, yo.
Come on, bro.
This guy's good. This guy's good. I don't know if y'all know, but this guy's good, yo.
I'm turning into an ADULT. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever that means.
An adult.
Oh,
it spells adult.
I thought you said 80 ULT. Like I was like, I thought it was 8, like the number 80.
My God needs to read more.
I was like 80 ultimate. That's crazy.
No.
Yo, that's bigger than Super Saiyan. You know, that's over 9,000.
Oh, damn it. Oh yeah, it's over 9,000. But yeah, that's the type of time I'm on, man. What's been going on with you, brother?
I'm
for a couple weeks.
I'm gonna let you talk because I feel like I got a lot to say.
That's okay. I'm here.
You good?
We want to hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell have you been up to, bud? Huh?
All right, man. Yeah, it was a lot. It's been a lot. You know, I'm gonna start my catch up with saying rest in peace to my grandma, Saili Masao Salo.
Rest in peace.
When I left, it was a lot, bro. All right, because honestly, I was gone for 3. You said 3 weeks. I was gone for 3 weeks. It wasn't until I bought my ticket that I realized I was only gone for 3 weeks. Because while I was in the moment,
felt like 3 years.
I was like, this felt like forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I get a call, Tuesday. My grandma wasn't doing too well. She was still talking, and she was very weak. Wednesday morning, I went to go talk to my boss, and I said, "Yo, things ain't looking too good at home. I'm probably gonna have to head home this weekend. You know, we're just, you know." And she was like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm probably gonna need a week. If something happens, usually the Samoan, the way the funerals work, the actual service won't be until a month later."
Oh, you explained that to your boss.
Yeah, so I was like, nice. So I'm probably gonna go for a week. I'll come back, and then I'll probably go in a month for however long I'll be needed. And she was like, "No, that's fine." You know, one good thing about my job is like it's very community based, cultural based, right? And she even told me when I talked to her when I got back, she was like, "You know, we understand culture even if it's not ours. We understand."
Oh, what? Oh my God! All
bro,
right, yeah, we need more of that. We need more of that in these jobs.
I'm so blessed to be where I'm at, right? Yeah. So I had told her that on Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday afternoon, I get a call. My grandma's in ICU, and she's not responsive. I go talk to my boss. Like after I talk to her in the morning, I talk to her in the afternoon, bro, and I'm like full on crying, and I'm like, I gotta leave. And she's like, "Okay, well, if you can finish your shift, go ahead. If you can't, feel free. Whatever you need." I tried to finish my shift. I couldn't. I was just busy. You know, I was just worried. So I walk off. I just leave. And then the
cigarette.
Yeah, I left. I just left. I couldn't, like, I was about to cry in front of the kids, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So I just bounced. I didn't say nothing to the kids. I felt bad about that. The next day I was on a plane. So I left. I had told my boss it was going to be a week, right? She was like, just keep me posted if it has to be a little longer.
Right.
I get there. We in the hospital. Everybody who follows me, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all seen we was in the hospital. We took that thing over. We had church in that mug. Like, we had everybody in there. And then nothing could be done, pull the plug. And so the next week, when everything, when she was preparing to pass, I called my boss and I was like, boss, I'm gonna need another week. Cause I didn't know at the time, but her wishes was to have the service as soon as possible. She was like, if you can have it tomorrow, then have it tomorrow. She didn't want to burden anybody, right?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I was expecting the whole 5 more thing, but she said it specifically to my family, and she wrote it. Like,
hey,
she wrote it. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
and so you can't, that was what she wanted. So I called my boss. I said, man, boss, I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna need another week. This happened, this happened, this happened. She was like, okay, that's fine. Just let me know. You have 5 days of bereavement. You can use that. We go to the funeral home, and they're like, we don't have anything until the next week. And I had to call my boss again. And I'm like, and I had told my auntie too, I was like, auntie, I'm sorry. I don't know how much time I'm gonna get off work. If y'all had to do this without me, that's okay. She was like, we're not doing it without you. She was going, so shout out to my auntie Lisa, man. She was like, she wanted me there so much. She was planning on, like, she was like, we'll go find another cemetery. Oh, shit. And it was like, the cemetery that everybody buried at is literally like a 5-minute drive from where we at. Not even 5, like a 2-minute drive. And she was like, we'll go to the south if it means that we could have it done while you're here, because I don't want to do this without you. And so I said, let me call my boss. I called my boss. I said, look, we could do it next week, Tuesday. I can get on the plane Wednesday. I'll be back to work Thursday. Yeah. And she was like, that's fine. And I was like, really? Like, bruh. Yeah. So I was gone for 3 weeks off of I've only been there for 3 months. So like, off the bat, my job, I'm totally indebted to my job, man. They super dope. I came back, they got me a card. Everybody, saying what's up, well wishes and all that. So, and as far as the job situation, like, everything's great. I'm back, right back into the swing of things, and it's been seamless. When it comes to the family stuff, though, bruh. So the week in the hospital was like a whole ordeal, bro. Yeah, like, it was. I mean, I'm sure everybody has experienced that, like the hospital visits or whatever, and staying late, and churches come in and singing, and the nurses being pissed off, and the security guards being pissed off, and so yeah, it was a lot that first week, and then unfortunately she passed, and then we had to do the whole funeral thing, and that, like, when we was doing the funeral thing, we was cooking. Me and shout out to Narvik, my sister's boyfriend. We was like cooking every morning, not every morning, but a lot of mornings we was cooking every morning. Like, halfway through that, I was like, damn, the hospital thing was just last week. Yeah. It felt like a lifetime ago we was all in the hospital, sleeping on the floor, stealing chairs. We were stealing chairs from lobbies and different rooms, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, that's so like, and then when I was on a plane coming home, I was like, I can't believe, this actually happened. It was just, yeah, it was a lot. It was.
It's so crazy how, like, the passage of time just doesn't it doesn't register when you're in the middle of some big ass Psalm 1 thing, because it's like just boom, 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 boom. So much is going on at once, and it's like you got to navigate that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Psalm 1 funerals are no joke, bro. It's like it's just a chunk of time that gets lost to the ether, bro. That everybody is just concentrated on sending her off right, and doing what they need to do as the family, and then on top of that with the Psalm 1 cultural stuff, it's just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You get, you got your regular life, your work life, and then boom, 3 weeks of just a blocked off of blackness, of darkness, right? And then after that, you're back into it, and you're like, wait, where the fuck did I just come back from? Where the hell? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So all of that was like, hands down, the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like, my sister, she had told me, she was like, this is like the first time I'm really losing somebody. She was like, we've lost family members, but I was either small. I've never lost a friend. I know she was telling me, I know you've lost, like, Penny and Sai, who are real close. And I told her, I was like, I love them. Like, I love Penny and Sai. Rest in peace. Like, that was a big deal for me. But like, this right here was a different level.
Oh, yeah. When it's so close to home.
Yeah. Bro. It was a different kind of. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. It's even thinking about it. It's just there's a lot of things that like in terms of the culture, in terms of all those things that I felt I felt one way, and I think I was speaking from a privileged standpoint because even though we were involved in funerals, since I've been alive, it was never like we were holding the reins.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
being the host family for
Yeah,
everybody to come
yeah,
and do what they need to do for the Samoan stuff. It's really different from being the family that just comes to the
yeah,
host family, bro. Way different, man. And
yeah.
we've had this talk. We've had this
Mhm,
talk before in an early episode about this.
mhm,
And what you said stuck with me, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? What you said then, it stuck with me, and as much as we try not to focus on like the funds and the money, and I mean, it's hard not to.
mhm,
And you said, what did you say? You said it's not all transactional. If we
mhm,
we just got to look past that and realize that what we're there for is fellowship and being one with our family and sending off our relative in the best way possible and within the confines of our culture. And
mhm.
that stuck with me, man. And I guess it is from a place of like privilege where I personally didn't have to like contribute as much financially. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So it's
mhm,
like, but I always felt for my family who would complain about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, that's their hard-earned money, bro. Like
mhm.
why are we giving money to family who I've never met before?
Oh,
And
I'm
then
about to get you.
you
I'm about
see,
to.
but see, you broke it down beautifully, right?
Yeah.
You said you may not have known you may not have known them, but
Uh-huh.
their family has probably been contributing to yours and the overall bloodline for decades,
Yeah.
maybe centuries, for generations. And that really opened my eyes to it. Like, okay, if we just look past all the financial stuff and
Mhm,
realize that our culture is really beautiful in sending off our loved ones, our dearly departed, then it's a good way to deal with the cultural stuff that bothers you, and it's just a healthy way to process loss and grief.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, please continue, bro. Talk to me.
No,
What did you
so
learn?
that's one thing. There was this clip on TikTok. Shout out to Tashi 1K, man. He always be tagging me on random things. He's like, man, what you think, cuz? You should put this on a podcast. He'll always like randomly tag me in things. And one of the things he tagged me in a while ago, I never brought it up, was this dude on TikTok. He's a gamer, but he's Samoan, and he was talking about Five Live Lavis, and he was saying how it was unfair.
Mm,
And like I've had that, like what you just said, I had that take before, but this experience with my grandma's funeral, it really solidified everything that I felt in that sense.
mm,
Where people who complain about, oh, why we giving money to families? I don't even know that person. Why should I donate to that? I don't even know that person, right?
mm-hmm,
There was so many people who I met, like in my grandma's funeral, that I had never known before. I had never met them before. I'd
mm-hmm,
never seen them before. Like people that remember me when I was a kid, like I didn't know them. And it reminded me my grandma was 81 years old, or 80, 81 years old, and I'm only 32.
mm,
It reminded me that there's like 50, 40 some years that I'm not privy to, right?
mm,
It's a whole lot, like there's more, like my grandma had more life without me than with me.
mm,
There are like, you know,
mm,
branches, friendships, bonds, relationships that I have never heard about. I will never hear about because she's gone now. That I've never even seen in pictures. Like
mm,
people, people were telling me, "Oh, I remember your grandma this and this and this," and I'm just like, "Dang, that's crazy! I had no idea."
mm,
And so that it reminds me that it's bigger than what I see. So when I say, "Oh, I don't," when they say, oh, "I don't know who that is," why should I give it? It's
mm,
bigger than that. It's first of
right.
all, it's bigger than just that person. That person is related to a family.
Mm,
And it's bigger than just your understanding of your family because your family been around way before you was.
mm,
Whoever is complaining about that, right? Your family has been there before you and it'll be there after you. So you like just because you don't understand doesn't mean that it's wrong.
mm,
You contributing on behalf of the family. Like this you can't. This is the same thing. This funny because this is the same thing with the drive-through thing. Remember when we were talking about the lady who was pissed off because the food was late, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
You can't complain about a system when you benefited from it. Your family has benefited from this system. Before you was born. So, case of me specifically, right? Because I don't know about anybody else's situation, but when I was born in 1992, I was born in January, and towards the end of the year, I lost my grandpa and my uncle months apart. The people who was there, they was contributing to that funeral. I had no idea who they was. I'm a baby. I still don't know who all helped out with that funeral, right? But just because I'm 32 now, and those families who helped my family when my grandpa and my uncle passed, just because they passed, and I'm like, I don't know who they are.
That doesn't.
They showed up. They showed up, and it's not because maybe it wasn't because out of the goodness of their heart or whatever, but they understand protocol. They understand culture. They understand the systems that we work in. They understand the cultures and traditions. So it's like you can't benefit. I benefited from that. My grandpa and my uncle had a service. They had people come in and show love. They had flowers. They had a whole thing. I benefited from that because my family got to benefit from it. So now when the buck is passed to us, and now it's someone else from another family that maybe I don't know or I'm not privy to, now I complain about that. It don't work like that. That's very Western thinking. To say, oh, I didn't know them, so I shouldn't participate. I don't know these people. It don't work like that. I will say that when it comes to the amounts and when it comes to the showing off and when it comes to all of that, they might be able to tweak some things.
Right.
But nah, you can't criticize the system when you benefited from it in the past. And so I was reminded of that constantly at the service, even leading up to the service, meeting all these people. I had no idea who they were. I ain't never seen these people. I couldn't, it was humbling. It just shifted my whole perspective of everything. And so yeah, man. Yeah. But I will say there's one thing that I had, I remember I said the whole process of Falava is it kind of helps with the grief because it kind of keeps you busy, right?
Right.
I remember I said that. I take that back. I take that back. I was speaking from a place of privilege because I was never a part of the family hosting. I was pulling up to my cousin's house, pulling up to my auntie's house, or on my uncle's house. I never had people pull up to my house.
Right.
During that whole situation, bro, it was so much stress on my family. It was so much like politics and all these different things. And it just weighed on us, like while we were in the middle of grieving. And I mean, I will say the money went a long way.
Yeah.
The CEs, they helped a lot. I really appreciate everybody who came because y'all played a major part in contributing to my grandma's final day. So I won't complain about that. But in terms of like the stress of hosting, the stress of providing food, the stress of cleaning up and like, making everything decorated, stress of, making sure, if somebody's here, then somebody's waiting outside, like all of that, it was a lot for us because individually we were all grieving, but we didn't really have the communal time to sit around and really be together like that.
Oh yeah.
Until like after. And so I take that part back. Staying busy is one thing, but to host, be the family hosting, that's way worse than staying busy. It's way more than that.
Yeah.
And
you're worrying about a whole lot more as the host family, definitely, bro.
And yeah, it was just, it was a lot. I feel like some of it was unnecessary, but I understand. It's like you can't get a little bit and complain about the rest. You gotta either take it all or take none of it. So but I will take that.
I mean, I don't think you have to fully take it back, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, it's different for when you're the host family, obviously, but that idea that distraction helps with the grief and being around family, it's still a legitimate point.
Yeah, but it's just
your perspective is different. Yeah, when the host family, it's different now.
when you're the helper family, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like you go in and you fan some food and you carrying some stuff, you peel some fire, you good.
Yeah.
But like the host family, before the families pull up, you got to clean the house. You got to make sure all the food is bought. You got to make sure there's drinks. You got to make sure there's ice. You got to make sure there's enough food for the helpers that are going to make the food for the people visiting. Like it's a lot as a host family. So like, I think as a helper family, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But as the host family, like, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah. But all those aren't really, well, nah, never mind. They are kind of distractions, but it all helps towards the whole thing. But I've always, like, that's always stuck with me, right? The Samoan funeral stuff and the fact that it's hard for us to really just sit down and wallow in our grief until everything is, like, done. You know what I'm saying? Because man, when the old man passed, bro, that was it. Like, we didn't even stick around at the hospital. We came straight to the house. To the house, cleaned everything up, started, serving drinks and waters for people to start coming to the house. And that was like day one. And then, there's really no time in a Samoan, like, I guess a Samoan traditional house when it comes to funerals. There's no time to really sit in your grief with your family until maybe the very end or maybe in between breaks. But even then, that's not enough time. By then, we're just drinking and wallowing in our grief and our vices. But, God, our culture is beautiful and it's awesome and it sucks sometimes.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You came up, bro.
Oh, Jesus. Like in a bad way? Oh,
nah, not really. No, not at all.
Really? Not really? Oh, that scares me, bro.
No, because we went and bought some L&L. My sister was like, don't forget like Marcus.
What? Oh.
Don't forget to pick up the food like Marcus.
Oh, yeah.
but then, like, so that was funny, right? And then like a little later, like we was whatever. And then, so we ordered, like 360 plates.
Oof.
Because that was the only food. But me and my sister looked at me and she was like, wait, like this was later on. Like we had placed the orders like a day later. And she looked and like that was the only every time we talk about food, they're like, hey, don't forget the food. Yeah, don't do a Marcus. They was just laughing. My sister looked at me and she goes, how do you forget 150 plates and still have a funeral? Like, do you know how much food they must have had? And I'm like, yo, I was like, well, Marcus and was putting it down, bro.
Hey,
where did y'all, cause we only did L&L. The pasture place, like my auntie, shout out to my auntie Anna and my mom, they like did a special thing with the pastor's place. But like as far as everyone else, we only got L&L. Yeah. But like, what did y'all do?
Oh, we stayed well stocked. We stayed well stocked with everything we needed. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I don't want to speak too much on it because I really don't know how we pulled it off. I just assumed that we we just stockpiled a whole bunch of shit and we was able to make it last throughout the entire night. But yeah, I gotta ask my uncle that. Yeah, thanks, Mia. Yeah, yeah, stand up for us. Yeah, we goddamn right. We threw it down in the kitchen. We was slaving away.
She was hurt. She was like, how do you misplace 150 plates and not realize it? Like,
yeah, I mean, we was deep in the trenches, bro. We was working.
If we was missing 150 plates, we was gonna feel it. Like it would be like, what the hell's going on? Like y'all forgot about it a whole day?
Yeah, bro, the whole day, and we was still just in the back slaving away.
That's crazy. Like, we was just wondering, like, how was it a super big? Was it like? Yeah,
bro, I was shirtless, bro. I was shirtless running with with fine mats, bro. Yeah, it was a big one.
Grandma, I love you, man. Thank you for not wanting to do 5 shot more because I wasn't gonna be running around with my shirt on. I'll tell you straight up. I was gonna have at least like an undershirt, like an Under Armour.
Nah, all of that off.
I wasn't. Grandma, I love you, but I don't know if I was finna do all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had the envelopes out.
Hey, you'll do the good old.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's cool. Well, we leave that to the young Usos, man.
I'm still. What you trying to say?
32 years old.
Taking hella long. Who's the name?
Bro. Oh, man, it was bad, bro. I'm embarrassed to talk about that. First off, I didn't know whether to run or walk, so it was a mixture of both. And I looked crazy out there, bro. And my family was straight like, look at this fucking. But like, I don't know, man.
You was speed walking. You was like,
bro, not even. It was like, yeah, yeah, bro. But just participating in the culture is enough for me. I'll never clown a motherfucker who doesn't know, but he's knee deep in there with the family. So you know, whatever.
I ain't gonna lie. When we was divvying up the tasks, I was like, I'll do everything digital. Like I designed the program.
God, what a freaking jerk!
Hey,
get in the trenches with us, bro.
No, we didn't do 5 hours. It wasn't really nothing like that. But like, you know, I did the programs, I did the pins, I did the slideshow. You know, I did the shirts. Yes, you know, so everything like artistic or whatever. I tried to do my. Shout out to Dallas Casey, man. He did the design on my grandma's shirts, and he didn't charge me nothing. He was just like, man, go ahead. He never charged me, man. So shout out to him for always coming through when I need it. You know, like in situations like this, I'm like, I could design something, but it ain't finna be nice. And he came through and he did it right. So shout out to him. So yeah, I did all that. It was cool though. It went well.
Man, that's cool, man.
Yeah, man. So that's yeah. And then I got back, went straight to work the next day. Got sick, and I was sick over the weekend. I'm still getting over it. But I'm good now. I'm better.
Good.
And we here.
Yeah. Well, now we know what the hell you've been up to over there. Learning and growing and going through it. Yeah. This shit is like the fire, bro. My guy went through the fire, bro. Without even the Psalm 1 stuff, right? The big old Psalm 1 stuff.
And I could not imagine doing that. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm telling everyone in my family, write that down. No 5 hours more, please.
Yeah.
Wait. Unless y'all got kids that's old enough, but no, I'm cool.
Would you want your family to do the 5 hours more stuff for you?
Imagine someone who don't speak Samoan. Like, I want to 5 hours more. You know
what I'm saying? Like, look at this. No, we're just putting him in the ground. Forget this guy, bro.
Yo, imagine. Oh my God. Or like someone who's like, oh my God, that's so funny, bro. Somebody who's not connected to the culture at all, just leave it in as well. I want to 5 hours more funeral. Like, bro, what the hell? What?
No. No.
After watching Moana, I want to 5 hours more.
Yeah, I want to 5 hours more funeral. Marcus of Motonui.
Nah. How about you? You wanna?
No, man. No. Just cremate me or what?
Yo, you cremate it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cremate me or just throw me in the ocean.
That's gonna be a big urn. Yo, if we get cremated, brother, we're like, yeah, we can get that extra large urn. You're gonna need that pallbearer urn.
Oh, yo, rest in peace, the pallbearer. Oh no! Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
holy shit, man.
Yeah, we're gonna need the big one.
Shut the hell up.
That lady gonna be looking. She gonna be like this. She gonna be looking at. She like, he wants to. She gonna like. She gonna have to keep reaching back and back.
Oh shoot, man.
Speaking of pallbearer,
rest
in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Another Paul Heyman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that was cool. Like a solid 7. Yeah,
he was about to diss me, bro.
I was, bro. That was like a solid 7. 7 out of 10 segue. That was crazy.
I'm modest. I'm fresh back. It's been 3 weeks.
Oh, we do this, bro. We do this,
man.
All right.
I have a little.
Ain't no ring rust in here.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, so shout out to Roman Reigns. Did you watch it? Did you watch? Shout out to my cousin. We all look alike.
Nah, I didn't, man. You know,
okay.
I didn't. Mm-hmm. I missed it because I was trying to clean up my workspace. Everybody was watching WrestleMania, and I was putting wires together with Velcro straps. So I was just seeing the updates on Twitter. But did you watch it? You saw it?
No, I was sick. Sick, bro. I can't even move.
Were you more sick after what happened to Roman?
No, actually, no. I was sick and tired of it, and I didn't even watch any of his matches. Like, bro,
tired
this
of
guy,
it.
he won like for 4 years, like
Yeah.
something like that. No, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much. It's not
Yeah.
fair.
So for those who don't know, didn't watch WrestleMania, man, Roman Reigns lost his Universal Championship finally to.
It's called a
Cody
Universal.
Rhodes. The Universal title, yeah, the Universal Champion.
Damn,
right?
I'm old where it was undisputed.
Oh yeah,
undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Now it's Universal.
That, bro. Yeah, it's the Universal Champion. Yeah. So, yeah, 4th longest world title reign in WWE history.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro, the 4th longest.
What's the long?
I think the longest is Bruno Sammartino. He had close to 2,000 days. Yeah, he held I think it was the U.S. or the Intercontinental title.
Oh, that don't.
Whoa, hey, first off, don't talk about the IC title like that. It's a stepping stone to the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's what I'm saying, but it's a stone. The Universal is the Rock.
it's the universe.
The final boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm saying
so
it's pretty significant, man. Yeah, like I've been seeing that. I've been watching a whole lot of the wrestling storyline threads too. So like all the narratives that are going on and all the the stuff that you see at WrestleMania, like the climax of the story happens at WrestleMania usually, and then the start of the new one right after. So yeah, it was kind of cool to see everybody like light up about WrestleMania and everybody coming back and shit, all the surprises. You know what I'm saying?
Who came back? Let me know.
Ioane Cena.
Ioane?
Yeah. Yeah, Ioane Cena.
Who's that?
John Cena, man. Ioane is John and Samoan, you freaking nerd. This guy Jesus Christ.
I thought that was like his Roman Reigns auntie or something like that. I thought it was one word, Ioane. No, like what the
hell? Oh, he thought it was one name.
I thought you was naming Samoan people.
No, bro.
What the hell? Bro, chill out. Man. Look, Marcus is trying to show off because he did the Falafel at his uncle's funeral. He trying to speak Samoan up. Oh,
man, because we're talking about Sole Yesu, Keriso.
Ole, Susus Galore.
Chill. Yo, my Uso brought that up. Who's Susus Galore? Bro, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, 4th longest world title reign, and it was cool seeing everybody come back. Obviously The Rock was in the main event, John Cena, and then a surprise from freaking The Undertaker. The Undertaker showed up looking old as hell, chokeslammed The Rock. And Rock didn't even jump that high. Yeah, he chokeslammed Dwayne, but Dwayne didn't jump that high. It didn't look that great, but whatever. The Undertaker came back and chokeslammed him. I'm seeing all the memes for all the fans of like the old school wrestling. That was hilarious.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I had the perfect storyline.
Okay.
Man, what'd I say? I forgot what I said.
Oh my God.
No, I was gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Like Roman Reigns got The Rock and Rikishi and whoever else bring him back.
Yeah.
And then Cody Rhodes calls upon his WWF legacy, you know what I'm saying? And Undertaker and Stone. Bro, they bring Stone Cold back? Did they bring him back?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my God, bro. When you hear that glass shattering, I swear.
Bro, I'm having a heart attack, bro.
Like,
yeah,
you
bro.
kind of
don't do it. Don't. Shut up. Shut up. I know. Bald goatee.
You kind of look like the bottom line.
Because Stone Cold said so. Hey, I'm gonna let you get these jokes off. You've been gone. You've been gone for 3 weeks. I'm gonna let you get these off, brother.
I was at a funeral and Marcus was stomping mud holes and people.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. So wait, why did you didn't even watch it?
It was a big deal. I'm a clout chaser.
I'm a clout chaser.
Honestly, I thought you would have watched it, or I knew you would at least know about it. So
yeah.
But I was seeing it, and also like so many people are into wrestling again. Like, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
I want to say this too. I see so many now that so many people are into it and vocal about being into it and like proud of being into it. I see a lot of tweets are like, how do y'all watch wrestling? It's so fake, blah blah blah.
Oh my God. First off, don't use the F word. All right.
Okay. Well,
It's
no,
not fake. It's
I'm
scripted. I know you're just quoting them.
yeah.
I'm just saying in general, don't say the F word. It's not fake.
Yeah.
It's scripted.
Yeah.
Okay. Motherfuckers really get injured over there. All right. Lifelong injuries. People get hurt. And I bet you can't do a fucking backflip off the top rope. Okay.
Yeah.
While having to balance. Now shut your ass up and stop calling it fake. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry, I had to get that off. I don't even watch wrestling like that anymore.
I'm sorry, Mr. Austin. I didn't mean
It's still real to me, damn it.
The thing is though, right? For people saying like, I think they're doing the wrong thing. They're comparing it to UFC, they're comparing it to other forms of Olympic wrestling. You don't compare it to that. You got to compare this to soap operas.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. It's like Days of Our Lives, but with physically gifted athletes.
Yeah. But even that kind of sells it short. When you say soap operas, it's like, it's really like, it's literally a television show. It is a show.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I didn't know soap operas weren't television shows.
But soap operas just make it you just make it like you said Days of Our Lives. I'm just imagining the slow zoom into the face after they reveal like, oh yeah, she was pregnant.
Wait,
impregnated her.
I have seen Vince McMahon in the corner in the turnbuckle, and they're zooming in on his face right before Rikishi stink faces him. What are you about? You're arguing my point, brother. It's a soap opera. And also, if you want to compare, like if you're trying to say that because you think soap operas are cheap versions of TV shows, I'm gonna tell you right now, some of these TV shows, I think the most successful ones will get 9 seasons. These soap operas been running since I was a baby.
Yeah, straight up.
TV shows can't keep up with it.
Right,
so no, I'm gonna say wrestling is like a soap opera because the dedicated fan base, because it's so much drama, but it's better because it comes with stunts. And they do their own stunts.
Ever-changing characters.
Yeah.
Evolving storylines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
callbacks.
Callbacks.
They'll bring people back from 20 years ago, and all of a sudden, Undertaker's 82 years old doing choke slams on 89-year-old The Rock, So, wrestling. Stop comparing it to UFC and all that. It's not that.
And they're in like cahoots. Like Dana White is like in cahoots with WWE like that. And there's elements of pro wrestling everywhere. How they hype yourself up for a fight, or for a freaking whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shut up. Shut up.
It's unnecessary. You guys are sounding like some real haters. All right. All right, shut up before you jabronis. Shut up, you jabronis.
Oh, you can't say that. The Rock might sue your ass.
He's my uncle.
Yeah, okay.
If The Rock sued me, he'd owe me money. Like, that's how broke I am right now. He ain't gonna get nothing from me. You can get some of these SoundCloud plays, brother. That's it. So yeah, man. Shout out to wrestling. Shout out to WrestleMania. Shout out to WWE.
Yeah. Speaking of wrestling drama, you know what I'm saying? Some things happened this weekend, right? I want you to fucking lead that because you was talking your talk.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah. It ain't no big 3. It's just big me.
It's just big me.
So did you listen to I'm excited to talk about this because I can't wait. I can't wait to show y'all that there's egg on y'all face, man. I swear to y'all. I've been reading the tapes, all right, about this whole Kendrick versus Drake and J. Cole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted, Yeah. How dare y'all? How dare y'all? I will say this.
Okay.
Half of the people that I've been seeing getting real disrespectful are fake accounts on Twitter. They got little anime avies, and they're made this year, this month.
Oh yeah.
I don't really put too much stake in that. But yeah, it's just disgust.
what about established rappers and their takes? Were there a lot that you vibed with, that you jived with? Were, like, the majority did you hate? For those who don't know, man.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'll just introduce that, man.
Okay.
For those who don't know, there's been calamity, right, in rap right now.
Yeah.
After Kendrick dropped his verse on his feature verse on a song with Future called Like That. And everybody's been talking about it. He went specifically at Drake and yeah. I didn't listen to it too many times. I maybe like twice, maybe 3 times. But yeah, he went at Drake and J. Cole. Like just went at him, and people were talking about that. Right? And then J. Cole drops a response. Maybe like what, a week or 2 later?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, on his surprise tape called Might Delete Later. And got people talking again. Right? Got people talking about it again, and people were excited. It was like, oh my God, people are beefing, people are rapping, this is hip hop. Whoa. This past weekend was the Dreamville Fest. Right? Dreamville Fest, and the snippet that is going around is J. Cole addressing the crowd about his song, which is what's it called? 7-Minute Drill.
Yeah.
Song 7-Minute Drill, which is the direct response to Kendrick. And people are having a friggin' field day about this because this fool Cole proceeded to apologize to K. Dot about the verse and basically kind of backed away from it for personal reasons. Right? So I'll keep it at that because I want you to go off. Like, that's generally what is going on. And people had their takes, good, bad, and ugly, and here we are.
Yeah. All right, man. So it's a lot of people that I feel like aren't real hip hop fans that are speaking on this.
Okay.
And then there are some that are real hip hop fans that I feel like just are kind of just misled a little bit.
Ooh, I want to hear that one. Okay.
I tweeted and I quoted the video of J. Cole apologizing or taking it back or just making amends.
Yeah.
In his video, he said that it didn't sit right with his spirit. He said that, you know, he ain't been able to sleep. He said he ain't just felt right about releasing that song. And he was like, you know, if Kendrick felt some type of way, he was like, my chin is out, take your best shot. I'm not gonna hide from it. But, you know, basically that he was sorry for doing that. I see a lot of people chiming in, saying this and that. I quoted the tweet, the video, and I said, you know, J. Cole is exactly who he's always been, who he's always told us he is. This video is proving that. Like, when I heard the song, when I heard the 7-Minute Drill, I was like, first of all, he didn't sound invested. Like, he didn't sound fired up. You listen to the song, it sounds like he's saying it under his breath. He didn't sound like
fully invested.
It sounded unenthusiastic. And he started mentioning, you know, my dog said say the word, but, or, you know, putting so much work in the streets, he got pensions, like all this, you know, bullets at your eyelids and all these different things that to me, I was just like, this don't even sound like the J. Cole that I'm familiar with, you know? I mean, metaphorically, okay, but it didn't sound metaphorical.
Because
you know?
He says a lot of, I'm shitting rappers out, I shit on them, I eat you up and I'll shit you out. He's very obsessed with shit. Sorry, I just had to throw in little digs in there. But
no, and you know, so we'll get to that. But I feel like Cole wasn't invested in this, so him taking it back didn't surprise me. Him actually dropping the song surprised me more than him taking it back.
Yeah,
like I wasn't surprised that he responded. I was surprised in the way that he responded.
Right.
Like, had he responded in a different way, had he been more upbeat or, like, you know, just sounded more alive in the song, then I feel like it would have been a different story. But he didn't sound like he was in it. He sounded like he was doing it to do it. And it showed when he apologized for it. It showed that he wasn't into it because He's like, yo, I take that back. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't, my
Then
spirit
why?
wasn't in it.
Then why?
See, and this is something that I spoke on too. I was having a conversation with someone else, and it was like, then why talk about it? And to me, I said, well, you know what? To be honest, I don't know. Maybe peer pressure. Maybe you don't know what his homies was saying in his corner.
All that speculation, because we don't
know. And also the world, like everybody was waiting for Drake and J. Cole. Mm-hmm. And to me, I'm like, I can't fault him for doing that because I've never been at that level of scrutiny.
Right.
I don't know what it feels like for the world to be waiting on a response from me.
Right.
I don't know that pressure. So I can't be like, how could you fold to the pressure and drop a diss when you didn't want to drop it? Like anybody saying that, none of y'all have been in that position. So there's no way for y'all to say what you would or wouldn't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but for someone in his position, he has to know that whatever it is that he drops, it will cause a conversation. Right? He's not a dumb man. He's smart. Yeah, so why go through with it if the talk, because he says it, I quote it, and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. If you didn't like the talk, why did you drop it anyway? Because you are J. Cole, the biggest rapper in the world. Anything you say, we will latch on to. People will latch on to. So you have to know that you drop this shit. You know that the talk is coming. And then the other takes that I was seeing were when people would brought up his other controversies, right? With No Name, his comments about the LGBTQ community, whatever, right? And they were saying things like, you lost sleep over Kendrick dissing you, and you didn't like the talk that came from when you dropped that diss. But you had enough stones to go ahead with these controversial opinions you got going on, and you knew that the talk would happen from there. So what do you say to that? Like, what was
the first part you said?
It was with No Name, right?
No, before that you said damn. No. So the No Name thing, right?
Right.
There's no relationship with that. J. Cole has spoken before that he's not interested in back and forths because he could see himself not rapping very soon. This is his last album. And he doesn't feel like burning bridges with people that after rap he would still have a relationship with. There's no and also the Kendrick thing wasn't directed at J. Cole. Most of that song was at Drake. It was only it wasn't real. The No Name thing, she went at him like intellectually, personally. She went at him from a different level. I don't think that should be compared. Yeah, it wasn't. It was attack of character. It wasn't just a verbal sparring. So I don't even think that should be brought up because those two, the premises are totally separate.
Right, context is different.
Yeah, and damn, you said something real good before that about J. Cole's. I forgot.
Now we gotta rewind it.
I know. Somebody rewind it. But yeah, it's been a lot of talk. I will say this though. Side note. I will say this. I seen a lot of people having a lot of opinions, and when I was clicking on profiles, and I seen some links in people's bios, and I was clicking on links. And I'm gonna say this right now, man. If you make music, if you are a rapper on Twitter with an opinion, and me personally, I don't know about anybody else, but if I listen to your music and you suck, nothing you say about hip hop matters to me.
Right.
You can't be trash talking about one of the greatest, you know what I'm saying? I had somebody say, so if you don't make music, you can't talk about music. I said, no, you can talk about music. Anybody can talk about music.
But if you make music and it happens to be shit, then why would I? Yeah, I seen.
Like, what is the point?
Yeah,
you can't even tell yourself that you got to do better. Why would I listen to you telling somebody else to do better? Yeah. I just thought it was funny.
I remember what it was. It was talking about the talk, right? J. Cole said that, and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit, right? So he had to have known. He had to have known that what he does and says, people will latch on to because he's the biggest rapper in the world. So why would you drop that? Why would you drop something if you know that what you do and say, we follow with a microscope?
I think
he's not a dumb guy. He's smart.
Yeah. I think this might be a little confusing, but I think this ties into the whole money can't buy you happiness.
Okay.
And what I mean
Ooh,
by that
explain.
is,
Yeah,
what I
please.
mean by that is people expect because you the greatest rapper or because you up top here that you're above, that you're immune to pressures, that you're like, oh, but you're J. Cole. Nobody could tell you what to do. These people that have all these accolades, that have all this money, they still succumb to the same things we do, whether it be peer pressure, whether it be pressure from the fans, whether it be insecurity, whether it be depression, sadness, all of that. Like just
Yeah.
because J. Cole is J. Cole, it doesn't mean he doesn't feel the same stuff we feel. Like I see a lot of people saying, but you're J. Cole. Like you should, like you're one of the greats. You shouldn't uh you
You
shouldn't
shouldn't.
you shouldn't
A guy
fold.
who's not J. Cole.
Yeah, you shouldn't fold to people saying, "Oh, we need to hear from you." If you didn't want to do it, you shouldn't. But my thing is like, bro, we've seen time and time again that all of these people, whether they be rich or famous,
Mhm.
to come to the same regular old things that we come to. Oh, I'm fat. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, I'm not good enough. Somebody with all these awards still saying I'm not good enough. Or somebody that's super skinny saying I'm not thin enough.
Yeah.
It like I think it's unfair to put J. Cole or anybody up there in that position to say you should be immune to the stuff that we fear
Mhm.
because you have all this money and all this success. Time and time again, we have seen that success, money, fame, stardom, celebrity, none of that matters. People are going to be people. So for people having,
Cole put himself in that position by claiming to be the greatest rapper alive.
oh, I love that you brought that up. I
Yeah.
love that you brought that up.
Yeah. So Cole put himself in that position by claiming that he's the best rapper alive. And I seen your take on that too. You don't need to diss to be the greatest.
Yeah, you
Fine.
don't.
You don't. Cool. But again, you put yourself in that position. And I feel like, again, this is somebody who isn't J. Cole, who makes mediocre rap music from his bedroom, right?
Mhm.
But you claim to be the greatest in the world, and I feel like he embodies that pure hip hop shit
Mhm.
while still embracing the youth at the same time.
Yeah.
So, why, right? And I'm seeing the take of put yourself first, um, uh, realign your spirit. That's more important. And
Mhm.
people are torn between what's going on because the hip hop fan in us really wants them to beef, but
Mhm.
the ones who the other side of us who want to see people do better, uh, with whatever they're going through, yeah, we want that to win too,
Mhm.
right? But you put yourself in this position. You said you're the greatest. You
Yeah.
are the greatest ever,
Mhm.
and you like now people are saying that you can't claim to be that if you're folding to Kendrick.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know.
I think dissing and battling and beefing and all that
Mm-hmm.
competitive, I think competition extends beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can compete. I don't think the only way you can compete with someone is by dissing them, is by making a song and disrespecting them. I feel like J. Cole has always been this person that we know him to be, right? And I feel
Mm-hmm.
the way that he competes, and he's done it before, is to, hey, I'm gonna get on the song with Benny the Butcher. I'm gonna get on the song with Royce the 5'9", and I will have the better verse.
Mm-hmm.
That has always been who he is. That has never changed. So him saying he's the best, like people are so hard. They're like harping on this idea that beefing and dissing and battling is the only way to be competitive in hip hop, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
If we being honest, it's the most destructive way to be competitive in hip hop.
Ooh.
I see so many people saying, "Oh man, I don't know why he tripping off of this. It's not finna lead nowhere." Bro,
You
it's
don't
so
know
many.
that.
We've seen Tupac and Biggie was the biggest acts in the world in hip hop. They died over it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm so sick of people saying like, "Oh, it ain't even that serious, bro." We've
Oh,
seen
it's
things
fucking
escalate.
serious. Yeah.
Drake and who is it? Pusha T.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that that started off of Pusha T versus Lil Wayne just talking. They didn't that you got
Birdman.
somebody.
It was Birdman. He had the biggest
Birdman.
beef with Birdman.
Well, I'm just, like it.
Yeah, no, I know
and
what
that,
you're saying, but yeah,
and that, and that
fucking dirty scoundrel.
And that came with issues. Like there was fights behind that. There was beef behind that.
Yeah.
Like people was getting physically assaulted behind that.
Mm-hmm.
So like for everybody saying, oh, this is just competitive hip hop because they think J. Cole is one way and they think Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick is really from the hood. Like he really connected. The people behind him is not gonna play about him. I don't know about J. Cole specifically because he for the most, for this, like as far as we know him, he's been this real just, stand-up guy. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know his background, but I can't imagine somebody from that, like with J. Cole doing all this good for people, I can't imagine him not having people in his corner that will go there.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I believe him when he says things like that,
Yeah,
all the tough talk, like I believe it.
It's too much money. It's too much money. We it's too much money. So I don't doubt they got real people on both sides of that. Right. And I understand, like, they're cool and they're whatever. Mm-hmm. It don't matter about y'all relationship when it comes to that, because the people on the outsides who don't have that, who don't have that brain capacity to be like, no, they could disrespect each other and it'll be cool. Yeah. Them people that's on go, people that's ready and willing and able to just throw it all away, they don't got that. They don't got that whole, turn this off. We're going to let them talk about all of the stuff because this is hip hop. Yeah. Like, to me, I'm looking like they might be cool with it, but they camps might not be. So I don't see why people are saying, oh, it's just hip hop, this and that. Like, bruh, it's a lot bigger than that. Yeah. I can see it going there.
These are just casual fans of the music. Someone who's not really doing the music like you do, so they don't have this kind of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give them the benefit like that. But yeah, it is a pretty uneducated take. To sit there and think that things can't escalate because of who they are as artists and what they talk about is kind of it's dumb. It's ignorant. Yeah. Things can happen to any and everybody.
Rappers have been getting killed left and right, and they may not be J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, but they got a lot of money. It's a lot of people behind them. It's a lot of label work behind them. So it's not unheard of to see something go wrong, Yeah. And above all else, like the fact that he apologized, the fact that he took it back, knowing how it would come off. Mm-hmm. I think that was,
That's what I was saying too. Like I respect him for knowing that he knew that it would come off as just probably weak. Like he probably knew that, and he still went through with that. So I respect him for that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like the rap fan in me just wants them to go at it, like trade bars back and forth. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. It's hard for me to fault a man who got up there and did what he did. You know what I'm saying? I can't look down on him for that.
I will say this, bro. For all of these people saying hip hop, in the name of hip hop, in the name of hip hop. Yeah. This is hip hop, and like we want the bars. For all of these people saying that, bro. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard of y'all talk about hip hop or bars in the last 10 years. Hey. I haven't heard anybody, like, I heard Killer Mike's album was lyrically incredible. I haven't heard all these people saying this is hip hop this is part of hip hop, this is what hip hop. None of y'all actually care about hip hop.
Say they missed when hip hop was rapping. Motherfucker, if you did, then Killer Mike could be platinum.
Bruh. None of y'all really care about hip hop. Let's be real. That's the main thing that pissed me off. None of y'all actually care about hip hop or the integrity of hip hop or the culture or the roots. Like it's some people that do. It's some people that do. I understand. It's certain people from that cloth that understand competition in hip hop and all of that. But a lot of y'all that's on Twitter that's saying, "Oh, this is disrespecting hip hop and blah blah blah." Y'all don't really care about hip hop. Y'all don't really care about the bars. Y'all don't really care about the original meaning of rap and hip hop. Y'all want to be messy. Y'all like Bad Girls Club. Y'all like Zeus Network. Y'all don't care about, y'all just want the gossip. Y'all just want to see who gets disrespectful. Like J. Cole has been rapping ridiculous for the last 3 years. And I have never seen none of y'all talk about, oh, this is real hip hop. He really going off. Y'all own it. Don't use the name hip hop to further your agenda because y'all is messy and y'all want mess.
Yeah.
Like, oh, don't that's disrespectful to hip. That's real disrespectful to hip hop. You know, because you could just see it. It's like all of these people who have never talked about hip hop or music or rap or bars or integrity. All of a sudden, this is the top thing on their priorities list. Right. Is that all of a sudden they care about that? I just hate the lies. You know, y'all want something messy. Y'all want like a Maury Povich episode of hip hop. Y'all want something that y'all just want to see how far they're gonna take it. Y'all have no investments either side. You guys don't stand to lose anything. So of course you're gonna want them to crash out because who cares? Like, you don't care. Yeah. I just hated the talk, and it's like so many people saying all these different things, and I'm just like, y'all look real stupid to me. Yeah. You know, even people that I think are really smart, just, you know. And also DJ Vlad said that.
I was just about to bring that up.
And I'm like, if DJ Vlad is agreeing with you, you're wrong, especially when it comes to hip hop. If DJ Vlad is on your side of the argument when it comes to hip hop or rap or culture, you're wrong, because he is terrible.
Vulture. Yeah.
Terrible. So that should tell y'all that y'all should probably reconsider the way y'all looking at things, because you're wrong. So, yeah, bro. I just had to, you know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you, man. You had a lot on that big ass chest you got. So. I know you had to say
I will say this though. Kendrick killed him, bro.
Yeah.
I will say this. I'm talking about Cole. I get it. I don't think he took it back because it was a weak diss, because I think it was a weak diss. I think even if it was a great diss, I feel like he would have took it back. But let's be real. Even if it was a great diss. Oh,
yeah.
It's symbolic. Oh, well, my temperament's bipolar. I choose logic, or I choose violence, bro. Come on. Kendrick is ridiculous. He just it's different. It's different.
That man come out of hiding for after 2 years and just drop a guest verse and have people talking about it.
I will.
He's freaking different.
I think they're only talking about it because he talked about Drake and J. Cole.
Well, yeah, of course, but I mean, goddamn, 2 years. He's been gone for like 2-3 years, and then he just pops up and shits everywhere, and then leaves again.
Yeah.
Imagine just coming to a party, shitting everywhere, and just be like, okay, yep.
Yeah, see y'all in 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, are you okay?
Shout out to hip hop, man.
Yeah, shout out to hip hop, man.
Marcus, don't ever say I got a big chest, man. Get the hell out. That big old cue ball head. Get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. Are you okay?
I'm good, bro.
You
good?
I'm good.
I'm telling
you. Yeah, my guy was going off. I love it, man.
Bro, we got one tomorrow. Tomorrow?
Right? Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah,
we
got one tomorrow.
Let's get it.
We're changing industries here.
Yeah.
You got anything else for him, brother? What's going on?
That's it, man. Hey, before y'all go, if y'all want some more of this, patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast.
Come on.
New episode, end of the week. We get into it. We back. Appreciate y'all for staying with us. Appreciate Marcus and Lance for holding it down while I was away. But we back.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's Pod Boys for life. We can't sing no Diddy songs on here anymore.
Yeah, you gotta chill out, dog.
Damn, that's a classic. Fuck. All right, but yeah, ditto from me, man. I ain't got nothing else for him either, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let us know. Hit us up on the socials. Oh, hello, Marcus FAM. Da da do do da ba ba. My guy gotta go to work, bro.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Take us out, brother.
This has been another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. You freaking nerds. I'm Marcus Sefa. Go far. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.